Oh, come on. Move! Good. Great start.
That's what she said.
I guess I have to wait till I make any sort of traction in the first section there. Yeah, so using power-ups at the beginning of the race might be a bad thing. These first splits are very weird. Now we successfully dodged a live wire. You know, this game has a bunch of things that, in terms of speedrunning, I never thought it would be able to, or I never thought it would have to say. And one of them is literally dodging a live hanging wire. So so I've been like really labbing this game at AGDQ, and so I really played around with a lot of power-ups in terms of routing. Why is that not a QTE? I guess it's because it's too close to an object, and the dev was like, I'm gonna, like, the character's gonna clip through that if I go through that. I would not be surprised if that's a good majority of what causes, like, where to place QTs in this game. And then there's some where, like, the character just clips through the wall anyway. The other thing that I did a lot of at HTQ is just practicing QuickTime events. Because practicing QuickTime events and not failing it for, like, the meme is just saves so much time. It's not even funny. Oh, yeah, split. Oh, need to remember that. I need to go left on that in race 5. Oh, good. And then there's a cubicle there. I wonder if he went into an actual office and just filmed general sounds and then didn't decide to do it for the actual, like, people and had to do that generic ass we. Alright, 6 minutes for 5 races. 6.5 minutes for 5 races, which means that's just over 19.5. One thing I want to know is, once again, like, what's the average pay in this office for workman's comp for literal anarchy when apparently the boss goes away? Because I'll tell you what, that's not a tidy ship. Granted, I'm probably pressing a little bit too hard about a fictional office in a bad video game, but here we are. Oh good, a door maze. Come on, get through there. Come on. There it goes. I really don't know how I got stuck there. Also, apparently, I tried to yoink some of the map files off of the thing, and then apparently they're rendered in-engine. So I was like, huh, what a surprise. No, please. You know, part of me thinks that this, like, the one song that this game plays isn't horrible. I wonder if it would be faster to try and just completely miss the, just try and completely miss any sort of box area. Because, like, you lose a little bit of momentum trying to slam it into the boxes. God, you could consistently clip through that. That's super weird. If you just use a power-up through that one specific thing, you could just consistently clip through it. Good. Big gamer. What's up, Huntex? How are you doing? We're just chilling, playing some Office Race and cooling down after AGDQ. That's nice. Haven't seen you in a minute. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, I gotta get back in the swing of classes. Well, technically, I'm already back in the swing of classes, but we're not going to AGDQ. After class is gonna be an experience. I'm doing good. AGDQ was, like, literally incredible. I mean, all the VODs are on YouTube, so... Like, all the VODs will be on YouTube, so you'll pretty much have access to the entire marathon within, like, a week. I wouldn't be surprised with how well some of the people carry over the VODs on the YouTube. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if it's up within the next 3 or 4 days. If you ever get the chance to go to a GDQ, do it. I got a bunch of runs I would just throw your way as well, mostly because they're my friends. I pressed I and J. Don't know what you thought I did, video game. Oh, right, I forgot you're from the EU. Well, there's also ESA. There's also the European Speedrunner Assembly. Which is in Germany. So there's always that. Like, there's a, like, yeah. Going to ESA would be neat. ESA is pretty dope. They're a little bit smaller than AGDQ, but they also have a very much more communal environment, while GDQ can feel kind of cliquey. Yeah, there's a bunch of dope European speedrunners. I mean, I can't name them right now, but like, if you like hunt them down, they're pretty. Alright, apparently I and K aren't working. Oh yeah, I keep forgetting that you can't just go straight forward there. There's a shelf in the way. Alright, high upside down desk. No, they're there. No, they're there. There's like, right now, like, a couple of people I'm thinking of, like Inklex, Mr. Tao, like, some people run Outer Worlds, like my buddy Micrologist who runs Outer Worlds. Like, he's a good speedrunner. I mean, I hang out with a lot more American people than I do European people, especially at a GDQ. I've hung out with some. Oh yeah, Heinke. Heinke is probably one of my favorite, like, European speedrunners. Like, he's just got an electric energy about him. Yeah, Outer Worlds got an AGDQ. Outer Worlds got into AGDQ and Shara run it. I didn't watch the run because I had already kind of tuned out after Fallout Anthology, but I heard it was probably very good. And I mean, Shara comes out to play. Like, Shara would have done a good job no matter what game he got. You're probably hearing low, subtle, sick tones over this, like, generic beat. Lo-fi office races. You could chill and study too.
That's what she said.
So, like, this run and the splits will be a PV pretty much no matter what, because I got a 26:45 at AGDQ, but I didn't record it. I'm probably, like, I'm probably gonna get a 24 in this game and then just stop. I mean, I don't even know if you could get a 24, but, like, I'll try. I definitely think sub 25 can happen, but it takes, like, that'll be the one that takes some routing. It's just a dumb, it's a bad video game. I've just been, like, really into it, especially because, like, I tried submitting for Awful Games Done Quick this year. It's not a good game. Like, I'm not playing it really because I'm like, yeah, this is the next hot speed game. It's just been like this weird project for me. But I found it at ShityQ 18 with like a bunch of guys who run a bunch of bad games, and it was just really funny to us. We'll probably be playing like we'll probably be finishing up Jedi Fallen Order in like an hour. That way I can learn the speedrun for that game. But I gotta do the last couple areas in Jedi Fallen Order. The other thing is, I'm also thinking about relearning Get Out of Hell. Yeah, Fallen Order is pretty neat. It's like probably the first really good single player Star Wars game we've had in a minute. The combat could be a little bit finicky because it's not really as refined as like, say, like games it gets compared to like Dark Souls or Sekiro, but I think the environments are neat to explore, and like it's overall just an interesting game. This might be a 24. That's just kind of hilarious. Alright, so now we have the boss fight. So the boss fight in this game is just another solo race, but there's an interesting little twist, and by that I mean we can't see the map. And this is probably, I would argue that this is probably the worst. Like, this is the worst level in the game by like a hard margin, and it does not help by the fact that how windy these corridors are. I still don't think I have a solid route for this. Like, I'm probably gonna route it out one day, but most of the time it's been averaging about 2 minutes with lap glitch. For a minute there, I heard the printer noise going off, like, on the side here. Like, there's a bunch of just, like, supposedly ambient printer noise. And that's kind of funny. Because I thought, like, for a minute there, I'd confused the guy to literally be peeing. Whee! Whee! Alright. Yeah, like I said, the big thing that's really bad about this is just how winding the corridors are, and it doesn't help that everything looks the same. Like, everything looks very samey. That's a J. It's not a good office layout. Alright. Didn't expect that.